Hello, Live Love readers. Today we're going to be reading Dolphins and Sharks. It's a Magic Treehouse fact tracker. And this book is by Mary Pope Osborne and Natalie Pope Boyce. So let's just get right into it. Chapter 1, Oceans. The ocean is a vast and wonderful place. It covers more of the world than land, almost twice as much. In fact, oceans cover 140 million square miles of the Earth's surface. Oceans can be more than 6 miles deep. Underneath the water, there are great mountains, deep valleys, beautiful coral reefs, and even volcanoes. The ocean is home to dolphins, sharks, and millions of other sea creatures. But life in the ocean is very different from life on land. What is life in the ocean like? What kind of world is it? Salty water. Ocean water is very salty. If all the salt in the oceans were spread out over all the land on Earth, the salt would be 5 feet deep. The salt comes from rocks and soil. Rain and rivers wash it from the land into the ocean. Once there, it mixes with ocean water. Most sea creatures need salt water to stay alive. Layers. Sea creatures live in different depths of water. Scientists call these depths layers or zones. There are 3 layers. The top one is called the sunlit zone. The middle one is called the twilight zone. And the bottom one is the midnight zone. Most sea creatures we know about live in the first or sunlit layer. This layer goes down about 600 feet from the surface. Sunlight shines into this layer, warming the water. Light from the sun helps tiny sea plants and animals called plankton grow in the sunlit layer. Many sea creatures use plankton for food. Most dolphins and sharks live here. There are also whales, turtles, squid, jellyfish, and thousands of other marine animals swimming in the sunlit zone. The second layer is the twilight layer. Not much sunlight reaches here. This layer goes down about 3,000 feet. Plants cannot grow. Although some sharks can live at this level, dolphins cannot. The animals here have adapted to very little light. Some have big eyes to help them see. Others make their own light with special organs in their bodies called photophores. The third layer is the midnight layer and reaches to the very bottom of the ocean. It goes down over 20,000 feet. It is very dark and cold there. Not a ray of light can shine through. The temperature is almost freezing. Odd and amazing fish live in the midnight layer. Food chain. In the ocean, larger and stronger animals eat smaller and weaker ones. Scientists call this process the food chain. Animals at the top of the food chain are called predators. Predators are animals that hunt and catch smaller and weaker animals for food. The animals they eat are their prey. Dolphins and sharks are predators. Because they are larger and stronger than most sea animals, they are at the top of the food chain. The smallest and the weaker animals near the bottom of the food chain are called scavengers. They eat leftover bits of plants and animals that are in the water. Scavengers help keep the water clean. In fact, they are like the vacuum cleaners of the sea. Coral reefs. Many animals find their food near coral reefs. Coral reefs form near the shore in sunny, warm parts of the ocean. They are made up of the skeletons of small sea creatures called coral. After many years, the coral forms tall underwater mountains. Because reefs are the habitat for so many marine animals, scientists call coral reefs the rainforests of the ocean. A coral reef can look as if it has cliffs, forests, and caves. Some are white, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and purple. The fish there are often as colorful as the reefs themselves. Wow, animals of the coral reef. The octopus uses its 8 tentacles to grab food. The scorpion fish looks just like a piece of coral. Portuguese man-of-war jellyfish has tentacles up to 165 feet long. When in danger, pufferfish swells up to twice their normal size. Sea anemones resemble flowers, but they are predators with stinging tentacles. A seahorse is actually a fish. Learning something new. Chapter 2, Dolphins. Marine zoologists are scientists who study dolphins and other sea creatures. When zoologists x-ray a dolphin's front flippers, they see bones that look like hands. When they x-ray a dolphin's tail, they see bones that look like little bit like legs. Because of these findings, most scientists think 50 million years ago, which think they don't know, dolphins had hands and legs and lived on land, which they cannot prove. Over millions of years, dolphins adapted to life in the water. Their legs turned into strong tails. Their hands turned into flippers. Their bodies became sleek for quick and graceful swimming. They developed ways to breathe in the water and find food and communicate. Today, there are about 33 different kinds of species of dolphins. These different species have many things in common. And this they do not know for sure, but this is what they think, which is an opinion. All dolphins belong to a group of animals called Cetacea. Scientists think the marine animals in this group lived on land before they began life in the ocean. Whales are Cetacea too. In fact, dolphins are just a small type of whale with teeth. Mammals. All dolphins are mammals. Mammals have several important things in common. All mammals are warm-blooded. This means their body temperature stays about the same no matter what the outside temperature is. All mammals have lungs and breathe air. Instead of laying eggs, mammals usually give birth to live babies. All mammals babies drink their mother's milk, and all mammals have hair. Mammals, they are warm-blooded, they have lungs, they breathe air, they have live babies, they drink milk, and they have hair. Swimming. Dolphins are strong swimmers. Most ocean dolphins can swim at a speed of 15 miles per hour. Some have been recorded going as fast as 30 miles an hour. Dolphins move fastest when they leap out of the water and plunge down to the shallow dive. By making a shallow dive, they spend very little time actually underwater. When they want to dive deeply, some dolphins can go over 1,000 feet deep. When they jump out of the water, they can leap as high as 16 feet in the air. They get their power from strong tail flukes, which move up and down. Their tails push them through the water quickly, like a motor on a boat. Dolphins use their front flippers to steer. Some have an upper or dorsal fin on their backs that helps keep them upright. Breathing. Most marine animals get the air they need while swimming in the water, but dolphins have to go to the surface to breathe. Dolphins breathe through a hole on the top of their heads called a blowhole. The blowhole acts like a nose. Just before they reach the surface, they blow all the air from the blowhole. When they reach the surface, they inhale air through the blowhole in less than a second. A flap quickly closes the blowhole, trapping the air, and the dolphins dive back into the water. Dolphin skin. Dolphins have smooth skin that feels like rubber. Because their skin is slippery, water flows easily around it. It keeps their skin smooth. Dolphins shed it constantly. Dolphins have a special layer of fat under their skin called blubber. Blubber acts like a winter coat and keeps dolphins warm in cold water. Dolphins that live in cold water often have a thicker layer of blubber than those that live in warmer water. Blubber is also light and helps keep dolphins from sinking while they swim, a little bit like an inner tube. Echolocation. Dolphins find food and communicate with other dolphins called echolocation. This word is made up of two words, echo and location. Dolphins use an echo to locate fish and other sea creatures they like to eat. When dolphins want to find food, they make clicking or whistling noises. These noises travel through the water and bounce off objects like fish or squid. Just like an echo, the sound bounces back to the dolphin and vibrates against its inner ear. The dolphin's brain then uses these vibrations to tell the size, direction, speed, and the distance of whatever objects are in the water. Killer whale. Length up to 32 feet. Weight 8,000 through 12,000 pounds. Killer whales are actually dolphins. Although they are not harmful to people, they are one of the most feared animals in the ocean. Killer whales eat seals, porpoises, birds, whales, and even other dolphins. They can swallow 50 pounds of food in one gulp. Some eat up to 400 pounds of food a day. They hunt in packs of up to 40 and can swim more than 30 miles an hour. Amazon river dolphins. Length 16 feet. Weight up to 350 pounds. The Amazon river dolphin is also called the Bottlenose Dolphin. These dolphins are unusual because they can live in fresh water. They are also unusual because some of them are pink. Others are blue-gray. Every year during the rainy season, the Amazon River floods. Sometimes more than 30 feet of water covers the trees around the river. River dolphins can actually swim through the trees. Bottlenose Dolphin. Length up to 12 feet, weight up to 1,000 pounds. Bottlenose dolphins look as if they're smiling. They are named bottlenose because their noses are shaped like bottles. Some scientists think bottlenoses are the most intelligent dolphins because they learn to do tricks easily. Sea parks often train them to leap through the hoops or play with balls. Bottlenoses seem curious about humans and will swim near people in the water. At certain beaches, people can actually swim with trained bottlenose dolphins. Wow. Spinner dolphin. Length 5'8" feet. Weight up to 200 pounds. Spinner dolphins are very acrobatic. They get their name because after they jump out of the water, they can spin around as many as 16 times on their tails before diving back into the water again. Besides spinning, they can also do somersaults and other exciting leaps in the air. Spinners sometimes travel in groups of up to 1,000 dolphins. People often watch spinners off the coast of Hawaii as they perform their amazing spins and leaps.